I'm Eric Tornberg,
I'm Ryan Hoover.
and we are Product Hunt.
It's a site where people submit links to new products. It's mobile apps, websites, hardware projects. Then every day, people upvote the best stuff.
We've had a bunch of productivity apps on Product Hunt.
You know, the thing about productivity is first is understanding your own behavior. That's kind of step one. And some of these products that we've seen on Product Hunt actually help with that. There's an app that I've been using called Mobile Flow, and it's very simple. You open up the app, you turn your phone on airplane mode, so you can't get any notifications, you can't get any phone calls, and it starts a clock. And the intention is that it's a way for you to really focus on work and avoid distractions and notifications. At the very end, it tells you how long you were focusing. And if you want, you can tweet that out to feel special.
So apps that help you identify behavior, also apps that help you change it in some way. Like, have you heard of stick.com?
No, I haven't. You're embarrassing me. I'm supposed to know about all these products.
Yeah.
That's my job.
So it's a bit old school. So I was just talking to Dan Ariely, so an economist also runs that site. And it's a site where you set a goal and you pay if you don't achieve it.
So speaking of Dan Ariely, he came out with Timeful, right? So Timeful, it mixes habits and your calendar together, basically. Whether it's drinking more water, calling mom, it starts giving you these suggestions. And then in a smart way, it starts putting those things inside of your calendar. Going back to like identifying what you should change, that triggers like the first thing that you need to do something, and having something that notifies you every single day. Drink water.
When I was talking to Dan about it, he was saying it's not about, productivity isn't about doing a lot of things as much as it's doing the right things. And also understand when we're most impactful during the day. For example, a lot of people are really productive in the morning. And so he encourages, through the app to, put things perhaps in the afternoon and make sure that we do, we write or we do, the things that we need to do in the mornings.
So moving on to actually, there's one app that I really like it's in the productivity space, but it's called Refresh. It syncs with my calendar, and so it knows who I'm meeting with.
Right.
And then before the meeting, it will send me a notification saying, here's some interesting facts about Eric, for example. Like, here's the school he went to, here's where he's working. It gives you like the superpower of information about this person. And it's a lot more efficient than going and searching for their name in LinkedIn or searching for them online, because it just pushes this information to you at the right time.
Other productivity, tips I've been thinking about. One, Boomerang, to remind me to send emails to certain people, or to, it'll actually forward it to me in 2 weeks if I want to be reminded of certain things. Also, Streak shortcuts. We send a lot of template responses, whether it's customer support. So it allows you to create a shortcut to, automatically you just press one button and a big piece of text can automatically be shared and sent. And also for productivity and collaborating, we use Slack, which we swear by.
Slack is great. And what's fun about Slack is that, one, it has custom emojis, it has embedded GIFs. It also has add-ons you can actually build on top of it. One thing that Andrea set up is actually, if you type /Hangout, it will immediately open up a Google Hangout and create it for you and give you the link, rather than figuring out how do I create a Google Hangout?
What's one thing you'd tell someone who's looking to be more productive and looking to use technology to help them do that?
Technology is one solution sometimes, but oftentimes it's just a mentality of wanting to be productive.
I like to start every day, it's kind of analog, but just free writing, 10 minutes. Like, today would be a good day if I did X, Y, and Z.
There's a service that I think we should start using, actually. We haven't tried it yet. It's called I Done This. It's basically taking the stand-up Scrum kind of process, which is, you say, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I did yesterday, here are my blockers, and it puts it into this digest. So every day at the very end, you say what you've done, what you did before, and what blockers you have, and then that's emailed out to the group, to your team. And it's a really, really light way of staying in touch and making sure everyone's on the same page.
Absolutely, and the last thing I would say is, pick the things that one wants to be productive in, whether it's work, whether it's health, whether it's whatever, and kind of simplify from there. There's some apps that'll help you do that, but at the end of the day, it's also cutting out certain ones. So that's Productivity 101 from Product Hunt.